He says, what is the history of tobacco in the West? Did the form of consumption differ amongst the various classes and over time? Mr. Ryan Grant calls nasal snuff the choice of popes and saints, while others dare to call it unnatural. Do you care to weigh in on your favorite form of tobacco consumption?
I do. I really do. I don't care for cigarettes. I've used snuff, nasal snuff, but it's a lot of effort. My favorite form of tobacco consumption are cigars, and especially pipe tobacco.
Okay.
Interesting thing, the WHO, the World Health Organization of the United Nations, undertook a survey of cigarette smokers, non-smokers, and pipe and cigar smokers. And they found, firstly, that non-smokers tend to last longer than cigarette smokers, no surprise there, but not as long as pipe and cigar smokers. So the question is, why? Partly, of course, it's because pipe and cigar smokers generally don't inhale. They can get lip and mouth cancer, but those are pretty rare. The biggest question then is, why would they live longer than non-smokers? And I think it's because most of the things that kill people today are stress-related.
I was going to say that because similarly, in terms of a longevity study, it was a little bit of alcohol. The people who drink a little bit last longer than people who don't at all.
Cool.
And stuff like that. So it's people who have everything have things in moderation. They control everything, but they know how to relax.
No. And that relaxation is so important, ladies and gentlemen. Something that we've kind of lost sight of.
Now, you don't need tobacco to relax. Let's just say that. I mean, we're not saying, oh, let's smoke them if you got them.
See? Instead of shaking your head.
I don't know. What, are you a cannibal?
No, I'm just shaking. I'm shaking. You know, I'm obviously deprived.
Of
tobacco. Now, as far as its history in the West, it's very Native American. It was originally used by the Indian tribes for ritual purposes.
The peace pipe.
The peace pipe. And so if you're against smoking, you're obviously hating Indians.
Wow.
See?
Wow.
Also, you hate blacks because the largest number of people who do the work at tobacco farms in this country are black. So you want to see blacks starve if you're anti-tobacco.
Wow.
Well, I'm just putting it the same way our liberal friends would. So you're a racist if you don't smoke.
Is that so? Indians? So tobacco dates back only to Indians?
And it was brought to Europe by the same man who brought the potatoes, Sir Walter Raleigh.
What about? I mean, that can't be true. In
true.
Europe, before the Indians, no one smoked? Oh. Okay, what about over in India, the hookah?
I don't know. Tobacco
because they had a different type. They had water pipes over there.
They do, but they smoke tobacco in them. I don't really know, frankly. I do know that the Western European consumption of tobacco came from the discovery of America.
Wow.
Same as potatoes, tomatoes, corn.
Wow.
You know, all that stuff. So the arrival of tobacco in England immediately started a fad. Queen Elizabeth I herself smoked a pipe. But then King James came in and he hated tobacco. So he wrote a book called Counterblast Against Tobacco.
That's so interesting, the exchange here where certain aspects of each culture through the trade, they develop characteristics that are so essential to that image.
Yeah.
And like what still is surprising to me is when you said, I don't know how many episodes ago, but you said Indians didn't have horses.
Yeah.
Until the Spanish came over. There were no horses.
Nope.
And yet that's so essential to the image of Indians to us, that they always had horses, and yet no, they didn't.
No, but they did have the peace pipe.
Yeah.
Maybe if we smoke, maybe we could trade tobacco to the Spaniards for horses. What do you say?
I don't think we need to do that anymore. I think we're set.
All right, fine. Be that way. I don't care.